In today's video, I'm excited to share the highlights of Seattle's Woodland Park Zoo and 10 tips for visiting the Woodland Park Zoo with kids. I've certainly found their favorite things aren't always the ones I'd expect. Many of these tips also apply to visiting the zoo without kids, like where to park to avoid expensive zoo parking lots and also how to get free or discounted tickets. If you enjoyed this video, remember to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more of the best of the Pacific Northwest. The Woodland Park Zoo is in Seattle, right next to Green Lake and a nice city park called Woodland Park. You'll probably get enough walking in at the zoo, but if you want to explore further, there's a popular 3-mile walking path around Green Lake, and Woodland Park is full of trails. You can also park for free at Woodland Park at the parking lot I've marked here in red and take a short walk to the zoo's south entrance. If you instead park at one of the official zoo parking lots, it's $8 for the first 2 hours, and then it increases up to $12 max as of the making of this video in 2025. Tip 3 is to check out the birds, particularly if you're visiting with a younger toddler. I had expected bigger animals like the rhino or the orangutans to be most fascinating for our little explorer, but I think they were just too chill. On the other hand, she found the pink flamingos hilarious. Penguins were also a hit. I think the key is finding animals that are easy to see and that move a lot. Tip 4 is to look for admission discounts. Ticket prices vary a lot from day to day based on demand, but they're usually expensive, so I'll cover the key ways to get discounts while we look at some cool animals. Certain off-peak dates are designated Kid at Heart days, and on those days up to 5,000 tickets can be purchased at the child rate instead of adult ticket prices. If you're visiting from out of town and will be exploring a lot of Seattle's main attractions, consider the Seattle City Pass. It covers admission to 5 major Seattle attractions, including the zoo, for major savings versus buying individual tickets. For area residents, there are 2 other options. If you're a King County or Seattle Public Library card holder, the libraries offer a limited number of free passes every month to museums and other attractions, including the zoo. The King County Library program is called Museum Pass. The Seattle Public Library program is temporarily on hold as of the making of this video, but it'll likely reopen soon. King County seniors or people with disabilities that have either a gold or a flash program card can get 75% off typical admission prices. Tip 5 is to check out the Butterfly Garden if you visit in the warm season. It's open from May 25th to September 2nd. Inside you'll find lots of brightly colored flowers and active butterflies that both kiddos and adults enjoy. To limit the crowd, the staff lets in small groups at a time, but the wait to get in was only a few minutes when we visited. For those with kids who like to run and climb, tip 6 is that there is a woodland playground of sorts and grassy areas to explore. Don't skip over the bronze sculptures of animals here and there throughout the zoo either. We found these were a big hit with our little explorer. There's also an indoor play space called the Zoomasium, which has fabulous nature-themed climbing equipment and hands-on exhibits for kids ages 8 and younger. It's open 9:30 to 3 o'clock. We didn't realize that, and we waited until after nap to check it out, so unfortunately it was closed when we visited. Tip 7 is to visit the farm animals. The zoo sometimes allows children to pet the goats, and our little explorer was fascinated by the hands-on exhibits. Tip 8 is that outside food is allowed, so feel free to pack all your usual snacks. Tip 9 is to check out the fabulous light displays after dark during the zoo's annual Wild Lanterns event from mid-November to mid-January. And finally, tip 10 is that there's a carousel that can be fun for little ones. It is an extra $3 to ride it. Thanks for joining us at the Woodland Park Zoo. Remember to give this a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.